So, my name is Shane. I am a dungeon master for Behold Enrichment, and this is my son.
Tristan, we were just talking about if anybody might know something about the new blade I got last week.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool one, a homebrew blade.
Yeah,
Anyway, this is Saturday Morning Wartoons, where Tristan and I sit down and we play a game of Dungeons and Dragons. Right now, it's just the two of us, but we want to give a shout out to my little brother Matt, who flew over from Washington, surprised us all by making the trip out here.
yeah,
And
and last week he joined us.
yes, he was able to join us. So thank you to my little brother for playing Dungeons and Dragons with us last week. But for today's episode, Tristan returns, or sorry, Destructo returns to the town of Gully, having defeated or at least sent the mythical.
Guy that was making all those snakes away.
Yeah, sending that creature away. Also, he found a mysterious blade he is going to learn about, although Tristan already knows about it, but his character doesn't. But it is a homebrew blade, which I'll be sharing in a little bit. Just a quick announcement before we jump into tonight's game. Behold Enrichment is taking signups for our kids after school D&D program for next month, February, where kids will be playing characters starting at level 5 or 6 for those that are playing currently in our campaign. So you can go to beholdgamers.com where you can sign up. It's for kids 9 to 14. And they can join us on a D&D campaign, little dungeon crawl. So Tristan's having fun playing in the Adventure Guild this campaign. Very, very fun times. Fighting a dragon near the town of Phandalin. We are currently playing through the Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure. Also, if you want to check out our YouTube channel, we will post this video on Tuesday to our YouTube channel. Tomorrow, I will be doing a quick DM review of today's session. I wasn't able to do one last week, obviously, because my brother was in town. We had a bunch of things going on, so did not post a DM review of last week's episode. But I will get back on that bandwagon and get that up and running again. Today, Tristan, anything you want to say before we get started?
Yes, I am going to research this blade at any break during my travels back to the city of Keramas, and when I get there, I will ask pretty much the smartest guy I know.
All right. So are you ready? You getting in character, thinking like Destructo, ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, and I guess at level 6, when this is a Kensei weapon, maybe I'll be okay with fighting some dragons.
All right. So let's kick it off. Today's episode of Saturday Morning Wartoons.
Kick it off!
Destructo, along with Galax, returns to the town of Gully, coming out of the wood that was guarded by the centaur druids. As you make your way through the town, people are walking around, which is a very different sight than when you left. You notice no snakes are in the village. People seem to be looking at you as you come back. Townsfolk are happy, yet somewhat puzzled at your return. What did you find? Seems to be what a lot of them are asking you.
I'm gonna tell them exactly what happened.
As you begin walking through the town into the center of the village, you find a small crowd gathering around you and Galax, and small children are coming up to Galax, patting him on the back, knowing that you guys were somehow victorious in your efforts to thwart whatever force was terrorizing this village.
Seems children like Galax.
You recount the tale of your meeting the centaur druids and ultimately reveal the true source of this evil, the hag which inhabited the wood. Do you want to tell them that the hag escaped, or would you rather leave that part out? Up to you.
I don't know. Which one would be worse? Telling them the truth or leaving the part out?
Well, what do you think Destructo would do?
Tell the truth. He's lawful good.
Exactly. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell them that the hag might have escaped, but I'll tell them that I will be back here after a little while, and I will completely rid this place of that hag.
Oh well, lots of people are thanking you for what you've done for them. It seems for now, at least, the threat is gone.
Yep.
They tell you that they want to throw a feast in your honor.
Oh, I will also tell them that about the blade that I had gotten.
Okay, so you draw out the blade and you present it. So the black handle and the black blade are there. The handle that you found in the white's lair. And the blade...
Oh, that's a white?
Was a white. No, the white was the one in the tree. Remember? That's where you found the...
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were able to somehow magically infuse these items by bringing them together. And you reveal this newly forged by magic blade. Most people are just sort of in awe because it has this sort of... It's a black blade, but it almost emits this faint white glow to it.
Pretty nice.
And there's like little bits of magical energy that sort of occasionally, like wisps of energy, are seen surrounding this blade. And who would you like to approach to speak about this blade?
I'm going to approach the smartest person in this village.
Good place to start could possibly be there is a small temple. Not much, but it looks like they have a shrine erected to a god that you actually don't recognize. There is a shrine in the town right next to a small cottage.
Could I make a perception check?
What are you checking for?
To find out what that god is.
Make a religion or history check.
I'm gonna see which one I'm better at. History seems to be pretty bad.
Okay.
History's better. Because my religion is...
use your D20.
Right. Man, but I got an 18 on that. Nope!
Okay.
Yeah, I got an 18 on that.
The symbols on the shrine you have no recollection of. Remember, your memory is also pretty bad as it is, so you don't dwell too much on it, but you are not able to figure out who this god is at the shrine.
Okay.
As you approach it, though, a figure appears in the cottage window looking out at you, and the door for the cottage opens not long after. Figure, So, you have an interest in our offerings, our blessings?
I am going to ask him who that god is.
Ah, the god of luck. How may
Luck?
we help you?
I'm gonna ask him where I can find this guy, because I really need some luck. And I can speak Celestial, so I can speak to him,
Wonderful, wonderful.
because I'm a knight.
Oh, how may we be of service to you? What do you need?
I am going to pull out the blade and ask them if they would happen to know anything about it.
May I? May I?
I'll hand it to him, but cautiously.
Okay, so you're very careful in handing it over, and you give him sort of this
Look,
a
that
brief, untrusting glance.
yeah, that tells him not to try and steal this thing.
Okay. You start to look at this man inspecting the blade, and his eyes get big. Please come with me. He hands you the blade. Bring that, will you?
And then I will just take it and then walk with him.
Okay. So he walks into the cottage. The door, he walks in and leaves the door wide open. You, Galax, Koparkos has now joined you as well.
Yeah, I'll walk in and then after everybody's in, I will close it.
Okay. So walking in, hold on. I'm trying to pull up the magic item here. Okay. So he walks in and he pours through a bunch of books. He's going through. He pulls out a skinny children's book, is what it looks like. It's got sort of illustrated pictures. Looks like it's designed for children. And he pulls it out. He's like, looks at the blade and opens up the book. And there in the book is a spitting image of that blade that you're carrying in this children's book. Oh, could it be? And so he puts that book on the side and he goes through his little shelf there and he pulls out another book and he turns through the pages.
Question, is this one another children's book?
No, it is not.
Is it a big book, like real big?
Yeah, it's pretty thick. So he's pouring through these pages and he looks at it. This is the legendary lover's blade, the Izanagi.
Izanagi?
And he tells you the story of an ancient soldier, a knight, who
Hey, I'm a knight.
Who once was a hero in this part of the world, long before the empire of Keramas was even established, and tells you the story of how he fell in love with a beautiful maiden from a village, and he went off to war, and while he was gone, the village was attacked. And upon his return, he found that the maiden had been killed. And he began to become disconnected from his duty and turned onto a darker path.
Ooh, like Darth Vader from Star Wars.
Sort of.
Yeah, he started out a hero, but then boom, boom,
But it was
boom,
later
boom,
found
boom.
out that the maiden was not killed. And seeing him in his new, on his new darker path, also turned her down an evil path.
Wow, double Darth Vaders. Except one of them is a girl.
He eventually found her and was horrified at what the two of them had become. And he took the magical blade that was given to him by a mighty god during his times of good, and he broke it over his knee and kept only the hilt and cast the blade onto the ground and walked off never to be seen again. It is said that the woman took the blade and turned its divine energy into evil magics and transformed herself into a powerful sorceress and disappeared, not to be seen again.
The guy that I fought in the forest.
So that is the story of Izanagi. Now, for the weapon itself. What are the statistics? This is a homebrewed weapon that I designed.
And it's real cool.
It is really cool. I like this. Okay,
yeah,
so it's originally based off of the what did I give you last week? What did I say you could use the stats as? Frost brand?
Yeah.
Okay. So, changed it up. So, the stats for this. When you hit with an attack using this magic sword, the target takes an extra 1d6 radiant damage. In addition, while you hold the sword, you have resistance to necrotic damage.
Haha.
When a fiend is dropped to 0 hit points with this blade, you may absorb its essence into the sword, adding 1 charge to the blade.
Yeah, so tell me if I defeat a fiend after I've used up some of my charges.
This sword can only hold 3 charges in this way. As an action, you can expend any number of charges for the following effects. 1 charge, you cast the Compelled Duel spell.
Now I can cast spells without needing to be a wizard or something.
Told you I'd take care of you.
Yeah.
So with 1 charge, you can cast the Compelled Duel spell. The save DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier.
I have a +0 on my charisma.
2 charges. You cast the Summon Celestial spell. The spell is level 3 plus the number of charges held in the blade prior to casting. So basically it can be level 5 or 6 because you would need at least 2 charges to cast the spell. And so 3 plus 2 is 5, but it can only hold a maximum of 3 charges. So the maximum you can cast is 6. So you can cast it at 5th or 6th level. And for 3 charges, the maximum number, when you expend all charges on this blade, you cast the Plane Shift spell.
Bum, bum, bum! Talk about an easy way to get to Tiamat.
Well, it's one way.
I'm also
Once used, this ability cannot be used again for 7 days, regardless of the number of charges held in the blade.
That should be enough time for me to go into an entire other plane of existence and then quest there and then save it and then not just become a hero of one giant kingdom, but a legend of an entire plane of existence. On the YouTube video, you gotta make that stuff appear above my head. Yeah.
Oh, I don't edit these on YouTube, sorry.
Die.
Okay, so proficiency with the longsword allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attacks. But you don't have proficiency in longswords, so sorry.
Yeah, but
what is the plan?
You're gonna let me gain proficiency with it at level 6.
Well, I
think it's because okay, my character is. Well,
and how is that? You're gonna turn it into
a Kensei weapon.
Yes. So
and I think it's at level 6 because all my other weapons are +6 to hit.
Yeah,
including my unarmed strikes.
Even your pistol? No kidding.
Yes.
Nice. Even it's not a Kensei weapon. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So that is Izanagi. My own sort of take on the like Holy Avenger type of thing. This is a
Holy
really
Avenger. You mean
this is a really overpowered blade for you. So
you mean like Avengers, except if they were super cool magical guys?
Holy Avenger is a sword. You should really read. You should really read your
Lord of the
magic
Rings?
items. No, your magic items.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely not going to read the full Lord of the Rings.
All right, so you have the Izanagi. The old man was able to tell you about it.
Whoop.
He is just in awe that you carry such a powerful weapon with you now.
Wait, does my character know about the spells and stuff?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It has no charges currently.
Really?
There are no charges on the blade.
Okay, so I'll just being...
Nope.
Oh, okay.
There are no charges on it. Okay. So, the town is already starting to prepare some sort of gathering, a feast for you.
A feast for me?
Yep. They've already slaughtered a pig and a cow, and they're cooking them up already.
Okay, well...
Yep. They're prepping everything.
Galax and Kaparkos would have the food.
Oh, Galax is already sitting at a table hours before it's ready to be started.
Hours?
And he's sitting there with a fork and knife just... Kaparkos is off talking to the old man.
Yeah.
And they're just sort of milling about. What would you like to do in the meantime?
I'm just gonna walk around the village, look around.
Okay, it's just a small farming village, so there's not much. As you sort of mill about, you see the children sort of playing with Galax. A bunch of them have sat down next to him at the table, and they've started playing some sort of game involving little flat stones on the table.
The children really like Galax.
Oh yeah, they're hanging out with them a lot.
Well then, you better make more children for every time I go to a village or city or something with Galax.
People come up to you and they keep repeating how grateful and thankful they are that you've helped them. And so it's, all in all, it's just a very festive feel. By the time the sun is setting, a bunch of torches have been lit around the town. People are still uneasy as night falls.
Yeah, they're still getting used to the giant not being there.
Yeah. But the night goes off fine. Everybody celebrates. There's lots to eat, lots to drink, even though none of that is to your benefit, but the people are just relieved. You are having songs sung in your honor. You are a hero.
I will also sing the songs with them.
Okay. Your little robot voice.
Yeah, but I guess I can I change my voice?
Yes.
Okay, I'll change my voice so that it sounds like a famous singer.
Okay. So, yeah, you join in the festivities and everybody is having a great time. So...
Wait, I can change my voice to cultist voice
Oh,
too
geez.
then.
Oh, they just sound like people.
Yeah, I know. But
Nobody would know them.
yeah, I'd make my voice sound like the kind of voice that a cultist would do while wearing a hood over my head. And Galax, I would have him be lightly tied up in rope so that he can easily free himself if we need to. And yeah, ultimate way to trick my cultist victims. Victims. Blog, I couldn't talk. Yeah.
All right. So, anything else you want to do before you and your party take a rest?
I'm just gonna tell the village to be careful the next time that those snakes come. I'll remind them that I haven't fully defeated the guy yet, but the next morning, you think I should try defeat him again the next morning?
Which one?
The guy that has been, the other guy that has been terrorizing the town with snakes?
No, he was under the influence of the hag.
No, I meant the guy that was making them do it.
Oh, the hag itself that escaped?
Yes.
Um,
You think I should try to do that the next day?
well, we'll see. So you're gonna take a rest? Long rest?
Now I'm at full HP. I'll just keep watch.
Okay.
For anything
So
that might
well, you
go
still take a
bump
full
in the
rest.
night.
You still take a full rest. So you sit on the ground. You
Long?
get into your sentry mode. Yep, long rest.
Okay. Sentry mode.
So you sort of scan about as you sit there. Just everybody else is resting.
Ooh, there's something that I want to happen inside of my head when I see a target that doesn't see me. I want like some lines to appear that,
While you're
like
sitting
Iron
there,
Man.
while you're sitting there, I need you to make a perception check. What is your passive perception? 13?
My
Or 12?
passive perception, wisdom, insight 13, and passive perception, regular perception 13.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Well, I better get over 13.
Oh, roll your d20.
Ugh. And I got a 17. Why do I?
You're used to rolling online.
Yeah, cause. Yeah. Why?
What'd you get?
See for yourself. I have a +3. Ta-da!
3?
+3.
Okay. As you're sitting there is something off to the corner of your eye. Just as you turn to look while you're in your sentry's rest, this wisp of black just seems to disappear. You almost doubt that you saw anything there at all.
But instead, I'm gonna get up and then shing out my round blade and then take out my other scimitar because I'm not proficient with Izanagi yet.
Okay. So you go and you inspect the area. As you look around, I need you to make another perception check.
Oh, this time I avoided doing it like that. Yay! 18 plus 3. Finally!
Off to the corner behind a building, you see a wispy form that is familiar to you. The face of the hag that ran off in the forest, or that shifted off in the forest.
I'm gonna try and wake up the other guys, and then
well,
tell
you're
them.
far away from them right now. You're outside.
All right then, yeah.
But
I'm gonna go head up there.
you hear a voice, somewhat disconnected, almost as if it's ringing in your head. I am not defeated yet.
And then
I will find you.
And then I'm gonna tell that guy, yeah, you might not be defeated yet, but how about we settle this tomorrow? High noon. Yeah, I don't actually say that, but I'm just saying it to you. I want to do it at high noon. The showdown. Same thing with Tiamat and any other big bad guy.
I need you. Let me see here.
No intimidation, please.
You're immune to sleep spells, aren't you?
Yes, and I'm also resistant to poison and immune to disease. I don't know why it's resistance to poison. Because I'm not a living being. Well, I was a living being, but no, I'm not. I'm just something with parts of a living being.
Okay. The figure sort of shifts. You see, it's almost as if this figure is not fully on the material plane of existence.
Really, it's just a bunch of like fog and smoke and stuff.
Yes, you see this the wisps of black that sort of, it's not like smoke, but it's more like, it almost looks like a very thin sheet of material is like passing over this person from time to time, and they come in and out of your field of vision.
So she's like staying in between realms?
It's what it looks like to you, yeah.
Wow. Somebody can actually do that?
I will find you in time.
Somebody can actually stay between realms in D&D? Wow. Useful if I want to stay away from Tiamat's attacks. And then I'll solidify after a little while, and then slash.
Alright, so eventually this veil sort of goes away, and you look around and everything seems fine.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna do...
Just as the veil goes away.
I'm gonna try and slash just as the veil starts.
Okay, make an attack roll.
With my arm blade.
Okay.
Finally, I resisted it again. 12 plus 6.
Is...
Really?
Yep, really.
18.
18, okay.
Dude,
so
I
you
know...
slash and your sword pierces through the air, and the last little bit of veil is parts from the blade and disappears. And just as the last of that image goes away, you hear, I will find you. And then it's silent, and you hear the night sounds sort of coming back into focus around you.
Was it as if I was...
As you're outside that house, a figure peeks out the window. You all right, sir? It's a little halfling woman.
I'll tell that guy what happened.
Oh. I haven't seen anything, sir.
I know. But I'm gonna head as far away from here as possible until that guy's gone. So that when that guy comes back to try and get me, you guys won't be involved in it.
Okay. Good night. And then they kind of step away from the window.
But after he says good night and just before he goes away, she goes away, I'm gonna tell her that I don't really sleep. I don't necessarily sleep.
Well, I'll have a good night then.
Yeah. Good night.
All right.
That was funny. Yeah.
Okay, so as you finish the rest of the night, nothing else seems to happen. You watch the sunrise come up. You sit there in a sort of meditative, robotic trance, focusing your monk powers and trying to get used to your new weapon as you sit there.
Wait, does the homebrew weapon require attunement?
It does.
Eh.
Okay.
You know what? Nah. I won't attune to it. I don't really use it right now.
But you won't be able to fill it with charges
Then I
if you're
tune.
not attuned to it. Yeah. Okay. So, now, as you are waiting, Caparcos comes out. Oh, bleary-eyed. Oh. Are we getting on to town? Out of town? Heading back to the big city?
I'll tell him we are gonna go after he wakes up a bit more.
Oh, thank you. Where's breakfast?
Oh, breakfast?
He starts wandering around, like, sniffing the air, kind of following his nose to where somebody's cooking something. And he disappears around a corner at some point. Galax comes out. Master, Destro, King, yeah, so we leaving?
Sure, after you guys wake up.
Yeah, sounds good. And then a bunch of the children again find Galax, and they're like, come play with us, and they're like jumping around him. So he disappears off with the children for a little while. After about an hour, both of them sort of come back.
I think kobolds are.
Caparcos sort of rubs his belly. Yep, I'm ready. Let's get going. I'd like to go back to the city.
Is Galax back yet?
Galax is back.
Yeah.
You guys have a whole bunch of people there to wish you farewell. The children are like patting Galax on the shoulder because he's about their size, so they enjoy hanging out with him.
Okay.
But the three of you venturing off?
Yep. I'm also going to tell the children that Galax and I and Caparcos, if Caparcos wants to come, we'll be back.
Okay.
And we'll also have a big feast, hopefully, if I get the Hero's Feast spell at some point. I really want Hero's Feast.
All right.
Giant feast. I also want Hero's Feast in real life. Ha!
Okay, so you guys continue on your adventure, heading north back to Keramas. I need you to roll a d20 for me.
14. 14 custom roll. Why, was it to see if that guy comes back again? Is that what you were making me do the roll for? Is there any modifier?
I need you to roll one more time.
Okay. Advantage or disadvantage?
Just roll one more.
Okay. A 15. It's higher than the 14.
Okay. After about 2 hours of travel, you see something strange about the ground here, just off the trail. It almost seems to be falling inward.
Falling. Whoa. in the wall.
Like there's a grassy patch as you're walking. And the
And it's
grass in
falling
that spot
into-
seems to just be sinking lower and lower.
Guys?
You hear a sudden rumble.
Guys? And then I'm gonna point at the thing, like in a shower movie.
Caparcos' eyes get big. Run!
I will do
need you-
exactly as he says.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. And
Okay,
I'll roll one for each Galax and Caparcos.
I got a 13 plus 6.
Okay. So you guys start running and you're taking off. Suddenly, a massive sinkhole opens up. And the ground collapses in as you guys are running up the trail. And this sinkhole opens up along the side, but it creates this massive hole. And the hole is just spreading wider and wider. And you guys are running
What is this?
up the trail, and you guys are just booking it. At the last
Yeah,
minute,
we're booking a desperate run.
at the last minute, you pick up both Caparcos and Galax, and you make this massive jump as the sinkhole opens up underneath your feet, and you're in the air holding onto the two of them. You throw them up onto what is now a ledge as the sinkhole collapses and falls in. You begin to fall, and you reach out with your arm blade one time, and you slam it into the side of the sinkhole wall, and you stand there like this, and you're looking down, and you see this sinkhole is down about 150 feet underneath you, and then it goes deeper down still.
Jeez, this thing is turning into an abyss.
It's
What is that?
probably about 400 feet wide in almost a perfect circle.
400 feet wide?
And sections of the grass and dirt are still kind of falling in towards the center.
I'm gonna try and pull myself up with my other scimitar.
Okay, so you have your arm blade into the wall, you take out your scimitar, and you slam it into the side, and you start pulling yourself up along the side. Galax and Caparcos are there, and as you get within range, they kind of help and pull you up.
Ugh. What was that? I'm asking that in real life and in game.
I don't know. Caparcos is just sort of in awe about what just happened there. You guys hear another brief rumbling, and there's something moving in the dirt under the ground.
Like in the sinkhole?
In the sinkhole.
Guys, I think we should continue running now.
Whatever it is moving in your direction in the sinkhole.
And then I would immediately start running.
Okay, so you get up to the top,
Come
and
on,
you guys
guys.
start running.
Let's go.
Now, as you look back along the trail, you see whatever it is following you, and it's moving fast. What is your speed?
40 feet walking, and instead I'm not walking, I'm not running. I'm like sprinting,
Okay.
dashing.
So you're getting farther away from even Caparcos.
Yeah, but I will grab them and then pull them up
Okay.
a bit
As
I
you're
pass
running,
them.
two creatures burst out of the ground in front of you. And they're both looking at you. This is where we're going to need to roll initiative.
Roll initiative!
You can roll. I'm going to let you use both of your sidekicks right now.
Oh, that's
Actually,
good.
I wonder.
Hey, 18 for me.
Okay.
Extras.
Wonder if I have. I don't think I have anything good.
Gets a 19 plus 3 for his dexterity and initiative. And Keparkos that's a 16 plus 1. So I got an 18. Keparkos gets a 17, and Galax
Can you write that down in your book for me? I'm going to have you track the initiative for this encounter.
Why? Because you're really bad at tracking stuff?
No. I'm just going to have you do it.
Okay. Hang on. I don't know where my pencil is.
Oh, here.
Do you know where my pencil is?
You can use this one.
Okay. Just let me get 2.
Sorry, I'm trying to look for the...
Alright. So Galax got... Galax 22.
Where was the other one?
Destructo.
So you guys are kind of on an open plain right now.
8.
Do you have your minis? Are they in the bag? Or did I have them?
I think you had them. And Keparkos got 17.
Okay.
Okay. What are those things? What are those things? Do I know what they are?
Okay, so this...
Hang on. Could I be like a really high-tech robot?
This is Galax. They're
and then just
further away from you.
And then just talk, and then just set up targets on those guys and try to read what they are.
This is Keparkos, also kind of far away from you.
Keparkos.
You sure you don't have your mini? Here, we'll use this one for you.
Nope.
So you are
My bag
here.
is completely empty.
These two creatures burst out in front of you.
Question, what are those? Oh, seems like Keparkos has a quarterstaff with him. Because that's what a spellcaster healer gets.
Okay, I'll use this one for the one they're facing back there. But
Wait,
these are all the same creatures. Just, I don't have a good token that shows the image.
What are they?
They're bug-like creatures that burst out of the ground.
Bug-like creatures?
They have giant pincers on the front, claws that sort of... And you see this little green dripping acid coming out of their mouths.
Gargantuan carrion crawlers or huge carrion?
They're large. They're not carrion crawlers. They are much more sturdy, bug-like creatures.
Okay, then.
Okay, so you wrote down your initiative?
Yes. And...
All right, let me roll for them.
Galax goes first.
Oh, hold on. Their initiative...
Galax goes first.
Is 8. So write down 8 you're tracking for them.
I'm just going to write an M for monster. M. 8. So they go way fast.
All right, so Galax is first?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead for Galax.
I'm going to have Galax get within 80 feet of those guys and shoot his short bow at one. Because within 80 feet, he would not have disadvantage.
Okay.
On his short bow attack.
Actually, yeah, so he would because... Oh no, he doesn't?
You know what? Never mind. How about he tries killing that one with... is it in, like, the really big pit? Like, in
No, you guys are past the pit. So you guys aren't near the edge right now.
Would Galax be within 5 feet of that thing?
Yep,
okay.
He's right there. Each square is 5 feet.
Then cut that thing with short sword.
Okay.
Come on, Galax, hit. 6 plus 5 to hit.
What is
11.
that total? 11? 11 does not hit. Bonus action or movement?
Helpful action.
Helpful as the bonus action. Okay, very good. Next up, who's next?
Next up, me.
Okay.
And by me, I mean the Destructo. My action, I'm just gonna run up to one of those things.
Okay.
And then just start running up the thing itself.
All right.
So I'm just gonna jump up, and then start running up the thing itself. And then backflip while slashing an uppercut with my arm blade and scimitar.
Okay, so make your arm blade attack first.
20 to hit? No, not 20, 18 to hit.
18 will hit, yes. How much damage?
7.
7, okay.
For my arm blade.
And that is number 2.
No, arm blade is my...
No, number 2.
Oh, okay.
That creature. Okay.
And then a natural 20 to hit with my regular one.
Okay.
Natural 20!
Go ahead and roll your damage. Do you have anything that can up your damage even more than that? Do you have any abilities or anything? Or do you have to declare whatever it is first? You don't have, like, smite like a paladin or anything, huh?
No.
Okay.
You're thinking about one of the guys who's from... Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage. Are you still only level 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What, am I supposed to be higher than that?
No.
Okay. Natural 20, and I just rolled 2.
Yep.
When did I have to say 2?
What is your bonus? 7 plus what?
4.
Okay, so 11 more damage. Very nice. Okay. Who is next? Yeah, so you run up the face of this thing, and as you're running, your arm blade comes and you give this big digging blow up the front of it.
And then I do this
You do this backflip, and as you jump off the back, you give it one last little slash. And your blade, like, cuts right at the jawline of it, and so part of its jaw, like, hinges off, and it's hanging there.
Whoa! Like, it's, like, part of its jaw is, like, hanging off.
Yep.
Like,
So.
Whoa! I half cut off part of its body.
But it's still able to move that jaw. Like, it's got claws, it's got big pincers like that, but the jaw part is sort of hanging down, and little bits of acid just go spilling out.
Wow.
Okay?
Awesome.
Who is next?
Actually,
do you have... Let me take a look at your character real quick. I want to see your features and traits.
Caparcos goes next. Yeah, while I do Caparcos, you can check my features and traits.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. Caparcos. Caparcos will have advantage on their attack against that creature because of the helpful action. Just remember.
Okay. Caparcos. Skill sensation.
I think all he's got as far as attack is quarterstaff.
What does Sacred Flame do?
Sacred Flame?
Yeah.
You can open up another window and search it if you want on D&D Beyond.
No, you search it.
Okay, I already have another window up.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so Sacred Flame.
What does it do? If it does damage, lots of it tell me.
So, flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Okay. Yep.
But
Sacred
I think
Flame.
your quarterstaff, you get advantage.
I caught
Just
stuff.
to remind you.
But I only have +2 to hit.
Well, you get advantage, so.
Yeah. First roll, a nice 18 plus 2.
Okay.
20.
So modified 20.
Yep,
Okay.
it hits.
All right, roll your damage.
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Okay. And that's against number 3. How much?
3.
Just 3?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it says hit 3.
Oh, yeah, it's just 1d6. Okay, so no modifier. So whatever you roll. So 3. Okay.
3 damage.
All right. So Caparcos takes his quarterstaff and whacks this thing in the leg, and it just gets a little and it draws the leg up, and it's going to try to come down on Caparcos. I'll let that one go first because that was all 3 of you guys, right?
Yeah, monsters go last.
Okay. So this creature is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Both of them get opportunity attacks.
Good.
Galax first.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Make your attack roll. Natural 19, that'll hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, natural 19 plus 5.
Okay, roll your damage.
Definitely helps. 7 damage.
7? Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
And Caparcos.
Actually, 7.
Roll your d20 plus 2 for his quarterstaff attack.
D20. 11 plus 2.
13?
Yeah.
Does not hit.
Ugh.
Okay. I need both of them, Caparcos and Galax, to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
So Galax first. What is it? Tell me. I can't.
5 plus a 5.
10. Okay, that's a fail. I need one for Caparcos.
I don't think Caparcos has a dex. Yeah, he only has a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so it'll just be his modifier, his dexterity modifier. Roll your d20, plus or minus.
+1.
+1. So what is it?
9.
9. Okay. Both of them fail.
So what? Do they get crushed?
The creature opens up its mouth and this acid spews out.
Ah!
And they both take 11 acid damage.
Well, Kaparkos is down. He only has 9 HP.
How does he only have 9 HP?
I don't know.
What level is he at? Have we not been updating
First
him?
level.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay, quick fix. All right. See, D&D Beyond doesn't have a good way to change this. So I'm going to add an extra. I'm going to do it for you. I've got it. Add an extra sidekick, expert level 4, add.
I'm going to reload.
I'll just leave it for now.
When I make a Kaparkos.
Because he now has 27 hit points.
Okay.
And then, yeah, manage extras for Kaparkos.
First, I'm going to just copy the name. See? Copy. Extra is a category. Sidekick. Spellcaster heal level 4.
Okay, got him there?
Done.
Okay.
Okay. Kaparkos' damage. That took a little while.
So 11 damage for Kaparkos.
New HP. 11.
Okay. Or sorry, Galax and Kaparkos each take 11 damage.
I know.
Yeah.
Wait a moment. Galax is supposed to be at 4.
Yeah.
Apply changes and then.
You can just type 11.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
New HP 16.
All right.
Wait,
so that is that creature's turn. The other two, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
At least I'm pretty good at it. A 14 plus a 6 on my saving throw.
Okay, so
yeah, 20. It wins. Totally wins.
It shoots acid at you. Are you able to bypass any damage when you?
Is it poison? Is it poison damage or acid damage?
Acid damage.
I don't have any resistance to it or immunity to it. But I finished my dexterity save.
Hold on.
Waiting. I do not like waiting.
Hold on. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure, like, you don't have any crazy...
Crazy what?
monk ability that lets you bypass the damage altogether or half it or whatever. Okay. So you save, but you still take 2 acid damage.
2? You rolled a 4 for the total?
5, but round down. Okay, and I need you, that one used up its acid
2
ability.
damage.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, and I need you to make 1 more dexterity saving throw.
Why is it going to try and crush me?
No, this one is shooting acid at you.
Oh, okay. And then where's...
Natural 19? Okay.
Plus 6.
Okay.
Was that a good SpongeBob laugh?
You take 5 acid damage.
Okay. Was that a good imitation of SpongeBob?
No, you don't do a good imitation of SpongeBob. I do a good imitation of SpongeBob.
Really? Then show me. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Well,
okay,
can you do a great imitation of Gary?
Galax's
find
turn.
Out. Galax.
And all of them have used their acid spray, so I put them on red. Okay, Galax's turn.
Galax. Just run up to that thing and then just do the same thing I did except with a short sword.
All right.
You know what? Nah, just jump up and then just stab it.
Okay, so jumping up to stab it.
Also...
Okay, roll your attack roll for Galax.
Why does my dice always end up there? 18 hits, I think.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. Probably hits horribly, and by horribly I mean horribly for the guy.
Roll your damage.
7 damage.
7. So with the short sword comes and finds one of the smaller little legs and just... And he actually chops off a part of that leg, and little bits of green blood are pouring out of it. And it...
Oh, also, Dad?
Anything else? Bonus action?
Helpful action.
Helpful.
Oh,
okay.
Also, Dad, if there's one more enemy left and my hit kills it, then tell me, and I'll say in animation of our gameplay that I will just jump up, bring my sword up and say, "You never should have done this," and then slash through its entire body.
Okay. Next up, I think it's you, right?
Yeah.
Check your notes.
Yes.
You? Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
me.
go. What are you going to do? Remember your abilities, too. What is this attack you're doing? Arm blade again?
How about... yes.
Okay, so arm blade.
I was really hoping.
Well, I was going to say, because don't you have... Because we talked about it, and I wasn't sure if you remember. You're playing 3 characters each week, so I want to make sure you remember which one you're playing.
Yeah.
You have your... Oh, where is it?
Features and traits.
Yeah. I think you have your patient defense.
Patient defense. Yes, I think I have a patient defense.
So I want to make sure I remind you of it.
Where's my patient defense?
Patient defense, you can spend a key point to take the dodge action. You have your flurry of blows and step of the wind as well. Wasn't there
I think
one?
it was called unarmored defense.
No. Didn't you have one where if you use an unarmed strike, you gain a bonus to your armor class? Path of the Kensei. Agile parry. If you make an unarmed strike as part of the attack action on your turn and are holding a Kensei weapon, you gain +2 bonus to armor class. Because didn't we say you can get your
As
armor
my
class?
regular action?
Yes.
Okay, then instead I'm just going to uppercut this guy with my fist.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought we had discussed that you can get your armor class all the way up to 20, so I want to remind you of that. Okay. So make an unarmed strike. You hit.
Yes. I hit with a +6.
Okay. And roll your damage. What is your unarmed strike up to? Was it 1d6 now?
No, it's still a D4.
D4. Okay.
But +4.
5 total?
Yes, 5 total
Against
damage.
number 2. Okay. All right.
And then, as if that wasn't enough, I think it's time I show this guy what for.
Okay, go for it. Flurry of blows. What is it? Natural 19. Okay, roll your damage. Your first hit with flurry of blows, and you spend a key point, right?
Yeah, I'll do that after. 8 damage.
8?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
With 1 unarmed strike.
Yes.
And
if this guy
okay.
dies, then I'm just gonna leap off of his body as it falls down, and then kick the other guy.
That's exactly what happens.
All right.
You leap off and you launch a kick into that one. Okay. Make your other attack roll.
Of course it hits.
A natural 19 again. Okay. Roll your damage.
Why do I keep getting natural 19s?
Number 2 is gone.
And number 2 gets a +4.
So
no, literally it's a 2.
6 damage.
2, 2, 2. Yes.
Okay. All right. What a good turn. That was awesome.
Yeah,
and
that was
your
like
armor
3
class
hits.
is 20 right now.
Batman!
Okay. It is Kaparkos' turn. You're actually doing pretty good managing 2 sidekicks, I must say.
I know.
So Kaparkos has advantage on an attack roll or can do something else.
Quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff with advantage? Okay. So Kaparkos steps up. How do you want to move him, by the way? You can move him where you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have him just whirl around, going ring around the rosy with his quarterstaff.
Okay, so he like
just
does this
thwacking it.
multi-spinning. Okay. Looks good. Go. Yeah, roll your attack.
And my other one is 10, while the other one was 14 + 2. Does 16 hit?
16 hits.
Barely.
Nope, you did pretty good. Roll your damage.
Okay. Damage is D6. 2 damage.
2?
Yes.
Okay.
Ring around the rosy. Pack, pack.
All
Ring
right.
around the rosy.
On their turn.
Pack, pack.
This one here recharges its little acid spray attack on you.
How does it do that?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, so immediately after it recharges, it just...
Yep, it's ready to spit at you. Eventually. Okay. You take...
+6. Yeah, so I just go.
You take 5 acid damage.
Wow, another 10.
11 that time. And this
one...
rounding
up.
Yes. The other one is going to go after Galax. Galax just chopped off its leg with the short sword.
Really? So this guy's mad at it now?
Yep. It is going to try to bite Galax.
Ah!
15 to hit.
Barely hits.
Okay. Galax takes 8 slashing damage.
8 HP.
And 3 acid damage.
5 HP.
And...
Ugh. Ugh. I think Alex is gonna go down.
Actually, I'll just put it here. It is now grappled by that creature.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? Okay, Caparco, save him! Is he like in the mouth or something?
Yes. It grabs him with the pincers, clamps down on him, Galaxis, and gets pulled up in this creature's mouth. And it is Galax's turn. He can try to escape the grapple.
Using what?
Strength or athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, definitely.
Okay.
It doesn't even have athletics. It's a +5.
11 total?
Yes.
Nope. Galax is still being held by this thing.
Could he try and chop off one of those pincers with his short sword?
No, because he used his action to try to get out.
Oh, okay. Would chopping off one of the pincers also
he can still use his bonus action to use the helpful action.
helpful?
Can still do that. Okay.
Yeah, so Galax is just gonna start flailing around, distracting it as he tries to get free.
Galax is being held by this thing, and his hands are free and up in the air as he's trying to pull apart, and looks at this little bug, the bug eyes in this creature, and does this to get its attention. And it's like, All right, your turn. You are up.
I'm gonna just jump up and then slash that thing with, which one would you recommend?
That's up to you.
Unarmed strike.
I already reminded you about what I told you I would.
Yeah. Just try and kick that guy's face to also launch him off.
Okay.
So that he could just go flying over there. And then use the bonus action to punch that guy.
All right.
And with a flurry of blows.
Okay. Sounds good. So make your first attack roll. This is arm blade.
No. Unarmed strike
Unarmed.
again.
Okay, so your armor class will be 20, right?
Doesn't hit.
Nope.
But since it doesn't hit, I'll just kick off of him anyways. And then go.
Are you still doing flurry of blows?
Yes, I will still do it on that guy. I'm gonna
on this guy.
No, on that guy.
You can't reach that guy.
Well, even if I kicked off of him.
It'll provoke an opportunity attack.
Really?
Yep.
Alright then. Then I'll just flurry of blows this guy.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to do my... And then spend another. For flurry of blows! Flurry of blows!
Okay.
I think this hits!
That'll hit, yep.
Yes!
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Flurry of blows! 8 damage! Is this guy dead yet? Is he at least almost dead?
Nope.
Ugh! I wish that he was
Okay.
almost dead!
One more attack with your flurry of blows. You get 2, right?
My flurry of blows! Next attack! I
14. Just misses. All right.
And then do I just land flat on my back like Charlie Brown after kicking at him? Do I land flat on my back like Charlie Brown? Whoa!
No, you land.
Okay.
Caparcos. It's Caparcos' turn.
Well, you gotta get me on. Well, you gotta get a game where there's a soccer team and I just join temporarily for one game and then go.
All right.
Like Charlie Brown.
Go, Caparcos.
Caparcos, you will go. Caparcos will just jump up and try and work that pincer. Doesn't hit.
Okay. So Caparcos tries and misses.
Yeah, it's a 9+2.
On its turn, it is going to continue crushing. Or, let me see.
Galax!
Recharges its acid spray again.
Well, Galax can't take the...
Galax is going to be crushed by the pincers once again. It's rolling with advantage because it's grappled. 16, I believe, hits.
What do you think? Its AC is 14.
All right. Takes 8.
He's dead.
Slashing. Okay, so Galax is down. Unconscious, and as soon as Galax drops unconscious, the creature drops him and turns to face Caparcos.
So now Galax is unconscious and prone.
Yes. I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
At least I'm pretty good. I think I just jinxed my saving throw. Yep. Totally jinxed it.
Natural 1. Okay.
+6. I totally jinxed it with a natural 1 +6.
So you take 12 acid damage.
Okay.
How are you doing? You're low. Okay. All right. But that is its turn.
Yep.
I need Galax to make a death saving throw.
I'm just gonna custom roll because there is no death.
No. Roll your d20. Okay.
He bypasses.
1 success. Okay. Your turn. You are next.
I then will just jump up and say, "Look what your friend did to mine," and then punch his face.
Okay.
Or her, depending on what kind of giant bug this thing is.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Uh, 5 damage.
5. Okay.
And then, to give him the what for? Flurry of blows!
Is this your last key point?
No, I actually have 4.
Oh, okay, so you have 2 more. Okay, so 1 more key point and flurry of blows. Go for it.
You better make this guy dead with this one.
We'll see. You have to roll.
I know.
Roll your d20.
Doesn't it?
Okay.
Wait, it's 9 + 6. 15?
15 hits.
Barely.
Yeah, it hits.
No, barely.
Okay, go ahead, roll your damage.
Yay, another 5 damage.
Okay, next one.
Whatever. Same thing to hit.
Okay.
And where's my...
Damage again. Another 5.
Well,
Okay.
nowhere near death, is he?
It falls to the ground.
He was nowhere near death because he was already dead. And then I'm just gonna start charging up there.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Is 40 your movement?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're not able to get up there yet, and your flurry of blows took your bonus action. So that is where you are.
Yeah.
Caparcos. Caparcos is up.
I'm gonna tell Caparcos to just smash that thing.
Okay.
Now I'm in a rage. You don't want to be around me when I'm in a rage. You really don't. Nope.
What was it?
Why do I keep rolling 9s now?
Okay.
So it's a -10 to my 19.
Okay. Nope. Yep. So he misses. Whacks him, but it. So he takes his quarterstaff and gives a whack, but this creature he hits like one of the hard spots of its hide, and so it's like.
Boom! Wow. I wish I had a lightsaber in this game. That could easily kill that thing with one slash.
So this one is going to attack. Actually, it sees you as you drop the other one, and it starts moving towards you. Caparcos gets an opportunity attack.
Really? Even though he's...
Yep.
Okay. So he just opens his eyes a bit and then goes, ugh, you.
Caparcos, not Galax.
I thought you said Galax.
No, Caparcos gets an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Miss?
What? No, I think I messed it up.
Oh, 12?
Yeah, I think it was a 12.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought it was a 2.
Or it was either a...
Roll again.
Yeah.
Just roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, he tries to swing, hits the same spot.
And he goes, why do I keep hitting that thing? What's that spot?
Your armor class is 20, correct?
Duh.
Okay. We'll see if this thing has a chance. 18 misses. Okay. Yep. So it tries to bite at you, but you manage to slide down underneath it. And
so
it
does
is
that
your
mean
turn.
I just head there?
No. But it is your turn.
Okay. Then, after that, I'm just, you freak. I jump up and then start punching it.
Okay.
Right in its jaw.
Okay.
I try and make all of its teeth fall in and then stab it.
Well, it has no teeth. It's got pincers.
Okay. Then I'm going to try and make the pincers fall in and then stab it.
Okay.
Will you stop that? It's starting to become kind of annoying for me. Will you? Hits. Totally hits.
What is it?
You do the math for an
No,
18 plus 6. It already hits anyway.
What is it? 18 plus 6?
It hits already with the 18.
All right. What's 18 plus 6?
Will you? Where's my... Thank you. Thanks. Some reflection I'm getting.
All right.
Yeah.
How
7.
much? 7?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then FB. You know what that means.
Flurry.
Oh, blows. Will you? I want to.
All right. Roll your attack. Your first one.
I'm gonna destroy you after this. Not literally. Hits.
What was it?
You do the math for us.
You do the math. It's your job. Do the math.
Really?
Yep, really.
Well, the +3 would hit anyways. Well.
What was it?
13 plus a... I heard that.
Math. Let's go.
13 plus 6
Is
a 19.
19. Okay, roll your damage. Very good. Good job.
Good. 8 damage.
8. Very
now don't
good.
do that thing again.
What thing?
You know.
One more flurry of blows attack.
Really?
That was only one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because you had one unarmed attack, one
No.
flurry.
No. This was my second one.
Okay.
Will you? That is the thing I don't want him doing.
Caparcos, you are up.
Caparcos, don't hit that same spot like you've been doing. Please. Wait. You were doing it with the...
What?
Wait. You were doing it with the pen.
I don't know what you're talking about. Roll. Make your roll. Hurry up. Make your roll.
Hey, I started.
Okay, make your roll. Make your roll. Ah, bummer. Missed.
Good for nothing sound you keep making.
All right. It is going to try to bite you again. Oh, move Caparcos up if Caparcos was trying to attack. Okay. Can also use his spells. Does he have at-will spells? Just his cantrips? I haven't even looked at Caparcos.
He has at-will cantrips, first level spells with 3 slots.
Bless, Cure Wounds, and Shield of Faith. Not bad.
And then cantrips, Guidance, Resistance, Sacred Flame.
Guidance, Resistance, Sacred Flame. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's going to attack you.
Whatever it is, it probably...
Nope, not going to hit. Your turn. What would you like to do?
You got a natural 1, didn't you?
I got a natural 4.
Oh, okay.
Nowhere near 20.
Well, even if you got a natural...
You've used all your key points.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So instead, is this... tell me if this guy is gonna die from this hit, because then I'll do something different.
Okay, make your attack roll.
But first...
What are you using? Unarmed or...
Yeah.
Because you can hit him with an unarmed and then use your bonus action to attack with the sword. Because you can still attack with the sword. Your scimitar. And it would still give you the bonus to your armor class.
I'm getting some pretty bad rolls here. And the only thing that's saving me is my +6s. And Izanagi has a +1.
Oh no, I'm talking about your scimitar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because you can use your action to do an unarmed strike.
Doesn't it? Definitely does not hit.
Okay. Offhand attack?
Probably doesn't hit with an 8 + 6.
Which is?
You are so annoying.
I know. Well, part of the reason we do this is so you get practice math. Come on.
I don't like math.
I know. That's why we do this. 8 + 6.
Really, this is the only reason why you do it, to make...
Yep, 8 + 6.
To annoy me with math? Oh, God. You mean.
8 + 6.
Does not hit. It's 14.
Okay.
Will you?
All right. Next is Caparcos. What does Caparcos want to do? Attack?
Does resistance give you resistance to something?
What do you...
Oh, heck.
Oh, you're trying to find... Yeah, I think it gives you resistance to one kind of damage.
Quarter star? No. Yeah.
You touch a willing
No,
creature.
it got an 18, not a 4. It got an 18 to hit with quarterstaff.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Bang! And he was holding it two-handed. For a D8. Why? Why?
Okay, so
Why?
just one damage?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's close. This creature is definitely beat up, but it is not done yet.
Wait, it's close to death?
Close.
Well, I better hit with my arm blade this time. And do a lot of damage.
It is...
Because I'm going to slash straight through that thing's body with my arm blade.
It is unrelenting, trying to get a natural 20 on you. How many hit points you got left? 7?
What? You're trying to get a natural 20 on me?
Here, I'm going to move these aside.
Why? You would just kill me with...
Watch. This is going to be epic. Epic! Watch this.
Yeah, I know that.
Ah! Wait, next try.
Yeah, an epic fail.
I thought that would be
Epic
it. Okay.
failure. Epic failure.
Hey, how cool would it have been if it happened? Well, not cool for you. Okay. It is your turn.
Making me think about how cold it is right now here.
Your turn. Your turn.
It's pretty cold here.
I know, it just started raining.
Yeah. No, doesn't it? Bonus action with my arm blade, because I chose.
Okay, go.
And I'm strike for my regular action.
Go for it. Roll.
Don't do that again. You freak! I hit it anyways.
What did you get?
You do the math.
No, you do the math. You tell me.
It hits anyways with this.
16 plus 6 is...
It hits anyway with the
16 plus 6 is...
It hits anyway with
I know it hits, but what is it? Do the math. Hurry up.
You are super annoying.
You can do it fast in your
22.
head. 22. Perfect. Okay. Roll your damage.
You still love very annoying.
I know. That's my job.
Yes, to be very annoying and annoy everybody. 6 damage.
So what did you want to say?
Nothing.
What did you want to say to it?
You're dead. Bug, I guess. And then slash through its entire body. Like this.
It just crumbles to the ground. Oh, we weren't having Caparcos make his death saving throws. We were totally skipping over that.
No, it was Galax.
Or Galax. Make Galax roll some death saving throws. I've been totally forgetting about that.
Wins.
Okay, so just at the end of the combat, Galax wakes up and the bug's guts are all over the place. Galax comes to... Huh? What happened? Oh, something's wrong.
I'll tell him what happened. I'll tell him that after he got knocked out by getting crushed by those giant pincers, I killed the other one and then just cut straight through this guy's body.
Oh.
And then it blew up. Oh, and also I wasn't facing it when it blew up. I just turned around. And then just stared off into the distance.
Staring into the middle distance. Little bits of bug parts fall on you.
No, they fall around me. Around me, dude! What? Around me. They fall around me.
And then Galax.
I saw I'm gonna.
Galax finds two of the pincers and is like,
Why?
Okay. So you have defeated the 3 Ankhegs.
Wait, what?
They are creatures that burrow in the ground.
What are those things
and
called?
they are most likely responsible for causing the sinkhole. Kaparkos kind of analyzes the scene. I think they might have done this on purpose, because you notice there are lots, if you look closer at the sinkhole, there's lots of holes all over the edges that seem to indicate they were burrowing a massive amount right there in that spot, which likely caused the sinkhole to collapse when you guys came near. So they might have done it on purpose.
I think Tiamat hire guys to try and kill me?
No, this was just a random encounter.
Okay.
All right, so.
Well, Tiamat does have guys that are hired, but he didn't even have to pay them.
Continuing on from here.
The cultists.
It's about midday. You guys stop and have a bit of food.
Yeah, it's definitely midday here, too.
I need you to roll another D20.
Why are you making me roll all these?
Oh, we're trying to see if there's anything that happens.
A.
8?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I lost my random encounter table here.
What, is there another random encounter? Another random encounter? Random. Watch the video and
Oh, I had one that I've been using.
If you hadn't seen what I was doing while you were looking, watch the video.
Okay, what was it? 8?
This is what I was doing.
Oh, this one's different. Roll a D100. So do a 1D10 plus a 100.
I don't think I have any D100s. Oh, here's one.
Yeah.
Just one?
That and a D10.
I think this is my... Yeah, I think it's a D10.
Okay. Yep, that's it. Double zeros plus...
9. So 109?
No, just 9.
Okay. Wow, another random encounter. You saw what I was doing.
So
right?
as you continue along the plains here, there is some sort of creature that you see off in the distance.
I'm just gonna use, with my robotic body, just zoom in and then just make targets appear all over that thing and then try and analyze it.
Okay.
I love being a robot.
As you get closer, you see that it is a horse. And you come over the crest of a hill. The horse is standing on top of a hill across from you.
Is that horse black?
Hold on. The hill that you stand on is slightly taller than the hill that you see the horse on. And beyond, you see a total group of 8 horses, including the one that is on the hill.
Are any one of them black? With some odd orange mane that looks like it's flickering?
No.
Good! I don't want to fight a nightmare. They named it a nightmare because I think a mare is a type of horse.
Yes.
And it's as black as night with flames and looks like a total nightmare. So D&D made a monster called a nightmare.
Pretty good pun, huh?
Yeah.
Very punny. All right, so you see these 8 horses. One of them on a hill, kind of keeping a lookout. As the others are grazing in the grass.
With my big old, am I a high-tech computer warforged or am I just a warforged?
You're just a warforged.
Man, I wish I was a high-tech warforged. Because then I'd be like Iron Man's suit, except totally hollow, nobody inside. Except for the organs of somebody who died.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? There's horses out in the field. You continue on, or are you going to try to get closer?
If those guys are bad, then no. Are they bad?
They just seem to be horses grazing.
Hmm.
It's mid-afternoon now. You've been traveling for another 2 hours.
Is there anything else anywhere near where the horses are?
No, it's mostly just hill. Grassy hills.
Well, if this is an illusion spell to conceal the nightmares, then I'm going to kill you. Not literally. I'm going to kill you in a video game.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Continue on.
Not going to approach the horses?
Yes.
Okay.
Continue on.
Galax looks at you. Could we please get the horses?
Alright, fine.
I'm tired of walking.
Alright, fine. Just 2. I don't really have any means of exhaustion.
Okay. Roll an animal handling check for Galax. Galax wants a horse. Caparcos couldn't care either way.
Okay, I don't think Galax has...
So it'll be wisdom based. Just
Wisdom?
roll a d20 and add the wisdom.
Please be good. Nope! Galax doesn't get a horse.
Okay.
A natural
Galax,
2 plus nothing.
You watch as Galax runs out into the field.
Saying...
As you guys are standing on the top of the hill, he's like, please, can we get a horse? And you're like, okay, go get a horse. And Galax goes, yippee! And jumps into the air, but then tumbles down the hill. And he's like, I'm coming for you, horsey! And the horse on the top and runs off down the hill, and you see the rest of the horses like take off in a gallop away.
Wow!
Galax gets to the bottom and looks up, and he looks back at you, looks up, and he starts slowly trudging up the hill. Well, I tried.
I'll say I could give him a piggyback ride.
Oh no, don't need a piggyback ride.
Okay, I could carry you like a baby. Just saying, I could. I don't actually laugh in the game that we're doing.
You do. Bah, 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 bah,
No.
no.
No, I just mute myself while I move my mouth. No, it goes more like a tonk instead of a...
Well, after you tease him, Galax takes out his 2 little pincers and goes...
Ugh! Why?
He decided to keep them. He actually tucks them into his belt like little pistols, just...
I like the pistol I have.
And he goes...
You will take any chance to do that in order.
All right, and continuing on, I need you to roll another D100.
Another?
Yeah.
It's better just be 1D100.
No, and the D10. We're just seeing it. What happens in the world as you walk through it? 19?
Yeah.
10 plus 9? 19. Okay.
I hope that doesn't get me a giant encounter. Did I just jinx myself? Did I just jinx my luck?
Flip that coin for me.
Is this tails?
Yes, that's tails. Flip that coin.
This coin seems pretty heavy for me.
Flip it.
I can't. Just.
All right.
Oh.
There you go.
No, I can't. You do it. Tails.
Okay.
That was pretty loud.
Out in the middle of the field.
Tails.
The clouds begin to roll in overhead. The ground becomes gray and dark.
This better not mean there's an air elemental coming after me.
But out in the middle of the plains, flat, all around, you've wandered through the hill lands, come out to a flat plain, the clouds rolling in. A shadow passes overhead as a dark cloud rolls through.
Whoa,
but
guys.
in the center of that cloud, a sun breaks through, lighting a spot on the ground. And
guys?
there ahead of you, you see the image of a horse flying down with white wings outspread.
What? Oh, jeez. It's a pay. Go.
And it lands on the grass and looks in your direction.
I'm lawful good. I have good intentions.
What languages do you speak, by the way?
Celestial, I think, would cover it with a Pegasus, right?
Okay. Do you want to approach?
Yes, I will approach cautiously without any weapons anywhere near my hands.
Okay.
I will just walk up and then lay all my weapons on the ground. Like everything, including my pistol. Everything, even the magical sword.
Okay.
And then just continue to approach cautiously. Hey, why do we still have this?
This is still totally random, so I'm making this up as I go.
And I will just walk up to it and tell it in Celestial that I do not mean any harm to it.
I know this, Your Highness. And answering in Celestial.
Highness. Jeez, does everything know me? Everyone and everything in this game know me? Is that...
I am a servant of Bahamut, sent here to aid you on your way. I have come to ease your passage through these lands. I am Festias. I'm going to write that down.
What's its name?
Festias.
Sounds a lot like a name that I know. From a...
Like Hephaestos?
Yes. From Immortals Phoenix Rising.
That might have been the inspiration.
Really?
Yes, might have been.
You were only going after the...
But this is spelled Festias.
I know. Hey, where'd the pencil go?
I don't have it.
I think it might have rolled down.
Did it go over there?
Mm-mm.
Did it drop somewhere?
Nope.
All right, I'll remind you of it. I wrote it down. So Festias. I will have you write that later.
Okay.
Okay. I can carry all of you if you would only let me.
I will tell the Pegasus that I will let hang on. I'm not gonna say hang on in the game.
Okay.
Does it look to be a boy Pegasus or a girl Pegasus?
You can't tell.
That I will let you.
Pegasus being celestial, they're not like horses.
Okay. I will
They
just.
don't have organs like that.
Okay. I will just tell them that I will let him carry us.
Let them.
Yeah.
Okay. It kneels down, and you go on first, or
Yeah.
Galax, or you go on first.
Yeah. And then
Caparcos hops up behind you and is holding around your waist. You pick up Galax because he's slightly smaller than Caparcos.
Yeah. And then
Galax sits in front of you as you grab onto the Pegasus.
And then in common, I will say that we have a quicker way to get back.
Okay. Caparcos is excited by this. Galax is like looking nervously, like looks up at you. And with that, the Pegasus starts at a gallop along the path, and its wings tucked in tight along the side of its body as it continues to gallop.
I'll tell my friends in common to hang on.
Galax sort of looks up at you and seems to be enjoying as it's galloping, and Galax does this little move in your arms as you guys are galloping along the road, and just after he does this and looks like he's really getting into it, the Pegasus wings open up and it gives a big flap off the ground.
A Pegasus's wings are a total of 20 feet.
And so just as these wings open up to full span and flap off the ground, it just a huge jerk of new speed and energy kind of pulls you back. You have to grab onto the side.
If anybody starts falling down, then I'll just...
The Pegasus head looks back and kind of gives you a smile as it does. Galax immediately grabs back onto the horse's head, and the Pegasus is now flying in the air, and you guys are low over the ground at first, but it is like swooping back and forth.
This is even better than a regular horse.
Galax is not so convinced about that, though, as you guys are flying through the air.
Really? This guy can fly.
Galax is just terrified. Caparcos is there looking behind you like... he's actually put down his pair of goggles.
Oh, like sunglasses?
No, like he has goggles that he wears. Like,
did he put them on to protect him?
They're of gnomish make. Yeah, he puts them on and is like holding on to you like this. As the wind is sort of blowing through his hair, you see his cheeks blowing in the wind. So
I'm still gonna hate that big encounter of gigantic bug things you made me do.
But eventually you guys get high up just under the cloud cover and you look down. You are very high up right now.
Okay.
Galax is not looking. Galax is like holding on and closing his eyes really tight as you guys are staying up that high. Caparcos is like enjoying the view from up here. And you just, how do you enjoy your time on that Pegasus?
I'm just gonna look around and then in Celestial thank the Pegasus.
The Lord Bahamut watches over you.
And then
as you guys continue along, day turns to night and the Pegasus continues on. Galax eventually falls asleep in your arms.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold on to him.
On your travels down below, you see a large caravan following the trail.
Hey, it's the
To the
caravan
city.
with our friends.
It most likely is.
I'm gonna ask the Pegasus in Celestial if he could swoop down a bit so that we could get a better view of the caravan, and by better view I mean get up like right next to it.
I wish not to reveal myself to other mortals, but should you ask, I will leave you in a path where you could meet up with them.
Okay. Yes, please. I will
Okay.
say in Celestial.
So the Pegasus swoops down low to the ground and gets ahead of the path slightly, but the caravan seems to be slowing down and unpacking to make camp for the night.
Do I get a better look?
Far off in the distance, by the way, you see the ocean and the edge where Keramas is. You don't really make out the city. You make out bits and pieces, shadows of buildings far off in the distance.
Okay. Nice.
But you guys are still probably about a day away.
Okay.
But you did catch up to the caravan.
Yeah. I'll just continue heading on the Pegasus over there, and then I'll just when those guys come, I'll just be standing there, and then they'd be all like, "Whoa, how'd you get there?"
Yeah. So you come up to the caravan as they're unpacking, and people look, "Oh, traveler. Ooh. What are your intentions?"
Don't worry. It's all right.
Emmy catches sight of you, and you see her. She has a pack slung over her back right now, and she's looking like she's gonna put down to make a place to sleep for the night.
Yeah, and I was coming from where the caravan was heading for.
Okay, and so you start walking up, and she gives like a
whoa.
And she runs up with her arms open and brings you in for a hug.
I'll do the same thing.
Okay.
And then
so you embrace Emmy. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't have any words to express what she's feeling in this moment, but you can see she's obviously happy to see you.
Yeah, she doesn't even get to choose her own words to talk.
Yeah, so she's like not had an expression for what she's feeling right now.
Yeah, surprise. Yeah, being astonished and happy at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you were caught up with the caravan, reunited with Emmy, and are about a day away from Keramas.
Yep.
With that, we will finish up for today.
Oh, and also after that big old hug, I'm going to head over somewhere where there's not many people to hear what I say, and then I'm going to say in Celestial, thanks to the Pegasus.
Okay. As you wander off into the distance, you see what looks to be just a white horse in the darkness, sort of galloping away and disappearing. And then a beam of moonlight kind of shoots down, and the moon is normal again after that beam. But yeah, good job. What did you think of that Ankheg fight? That was totally random, and I only figured. Well, it started off the random encounter was just that you encounter a sinkhole, and I was like, oh, that would be fun. So I literally just made that up. The same with the Pegasus. A Pegasus
What did
was
I
a random
think of
roll.
that fight? What did I think of that fight? What do you think I thought of that fight?
All right.
I am so gonna kill you.
Well, very quickly before we go, if you know anybody who has a kid that's interested in D&D, you can sign them up for Adventure Guild. Visit beholdgamers.com. I will be on stream tomorrow, kind of going over my thoughts of today's game, just breaking down from the DM's perspective how it went. Also, be sure to tell other people about us here. We're going to hopefully be upgrading our equipment soon, and that'll hopefully just improve the quality of the stream with new lighting, mics, cameras, things like that.
And also, by the way, I have a loose tooth. Don't pull it out with this string. You tried to do that to me many times, and I know it's going to happen. Ah! My gums are going to rip apart.
But visit beholdgamers.com. Tell others about us. We're hoping to be able to share more of this stream and others on a regular basis. But thank you guys, and as we always like to say, have fun.
Learn lots.
All right.
I can also do a trick with my loose tooth where I just cause it willingly to just stick out and then pop back in.